Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Hare Krishna. We are reading Shrimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, chapter number 2, titled as Remembrance of Lord Krishna, text number 19. Uddhavji is saying to Vidurji, Drishta bhavad bhirnanurajasuye Chaitasya Krishna dvishto api siddhi Ya yoginam samsprisyanti samyak Yogena kastad virham saheta. Translation. You have personally seen how King of Chedi, Shishupal, achieved success in yoga practice, although he hated Lord Krishna. Even the actual yogis aspire after such success with great interest by performance of their various practices. Who can tolerate separation from him? Hare Krishna.
I'm a vehicle for Shuja.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do now? Yeah.
Yeah, please. Hare Krishna. So Uddhavji is saying to Vidurji that he is referring about King Chedi, King of Chedi, Shishupal, who was killed by Lord Krishna because he was repeatedly offending Lord Krishna. And there was assembly of Maharaj Yudhishthir where Shishupal was killed. Shishupal is cousin of Lord Krishna, and when he was born with abnormal physical character. And at that time there was a Bhavishyavani that whosoever looks upon Shishupal and his disfigurement disappears, that person will be one who will kill Shishupal. So when Lord Krishna looked at the Shishupal's abnormal figure became normal. This means that Lord Krishna will be the one who will kill Shishupal. So Shishupal's mother took a promise from Lord Krishna that he will never do the such thing. But then Lord Krishna promised him that he will forgive 100 mistakes of Shishupal, but if he does 101st mistake, then he will be punished. So this is the past time when Shishupal performed 101 mistakes and he offended Lord Krishna for 101st time, then he was punished and he was killed with Sudarshan Chakra. Now Shishupal was not an ordinary person, he was a yogi. But then, although he was a yogi, he had this hatredness or enviousness. Enviousness comes when you have low self-esteem, when you are thinking that, oh, somebody is higher than you, so you want to put him down and then you want to bring your status up. So that's the enviousness. People envy of each other because they want to show that they are greater than the other person. So here Shishupal was trying to show that he was great personality as compared to Lord Krishna. So he performed this act of committing offense at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Let's see the purport by Srila Prabhupada. Lord Krishna's causeless mercy was exhibited in a great assembly of Maharaj Yudhishthira. He was merciful even to his enemy, the king of Chedi, who always tried to be envious, rival of Lord. Because it is not possible to be bona fide rival of the Lord, the king of Chedi was extremely malicious towards Krishna. In this, he was like many asuras, such as Kansa and Jarasandha. In open assembly of the Rajasurya Yagna sacrifice performed by Maharaj Yudhishthir, Shishupal insulted Lord Krishna and he was finally killed by Lord. So there were many people who were envious of Lord Krishna and they were asuras. Some of them included Kamsa, Jarasandha, Shishupal, and their purpose was to be envious, having malicious envy. Malicious means that something which damages somebody. There are people who are envious of others, but enviness can be of two types. One is called benign envy, where it's not harmful to others, but then there is a malicious envy, where you try to harm others. So Shishupal wanted to harm Lord Krishna. Kansa wanted to harm Lord Krishna, and same was Jarasandha. He wanted to harm Krishna. Now, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody can harm him. But then there are asuras who are always envious of Krishna. So, there is, in the assembly of Rajasurya Yagna, this Shishupal started insulting Lord Krishna. And as Lord Krishna had promised Shishupal, Shishupal's mother, that he will forgive him for 100 times. So Lord Krishna was counting his mistakes actually. And finally, when he performed 101st mistake, he was punished. Further, Srila Prabhupada writes, but it was seen by everyone in the assembly that a light flashed out of the body of King of Chedi and merged into the body of Lord Krishna. This means that Chediraj achieved the salvation of attaining oneness with Supreme, which is a perfection desired by Jnanis and Yogis, for which they execute their different types of transcendental activities. So, as soon as with the Sudarshan Chakra, Shishupal's head was cut off. Actually, the soul from the Shishupal's body came off, and that soul entered into the body of Lord Krishna, which is called as Sanyukta Mukti. Means it's like you become one with Krishna. You enter into the body. It's called salvation. Now, everybody who were killed by Lord Krishna, not only Shishupal but Kansa and Jarasandha and Kansa and all other demons like Putana and Bakasur and Nagasur and so many other demons, Asuras, they all achieved mukti. Actually, everybody who died on the battlefield of Kurukshetra in presence of Lord Krishna achieved the mukti. Now, there are various types of mukti. There are 5 different types of mukti, and to merge into the Lord's existence is also one of the muktis. And many yogis, jnanis, they want to have this type of mukti, that they want to merge into existence of Lord. They want to become one with the Lord. While the devotees, they do not want to be one with the Lord. Devotee wants to be separate from the Lord and keep on serving the Lord. So that is another type of mukti. It is a fact that persons who are trying to understand the supreme truth by personal endeavors of mental speculation or mystic powers of yoga achieved the same goal as others who are personally killed by Lord. Both achieve the salvation of merging in the Brahma Jyoti rays of transcendental body of the Lord. The Lord was merciful even to his enemy, And the success of the king of Chedi was observed by everyone who was present in the assembly. So here is the kindness. So this is very important. Uh, Lord is merciful. This is ahitukiya pratihata. Lord, even to his enemies, he is merciful. What about devotees? So his causeless mercy is amazing. That he gives the mercy to the people who are not even eligible to get the mercy. Imagine a person trying to kill you, and you are trying to liberate that person or relieve that person from this repeated cycle of birth and death. So that is the mercy, and the same nature is of the devotee actually. Devotee are also merciful, like Srila Prabhupada was very merciful. He came to America and tried to distribute the Krishna consciousness at the risk of his life even. So that is mercy. So everybody in the assembly observed that the Lord killed Shishupal, but killing of the Shishupal was to relieve him from the distress of repeated birth and death, and that is what he achieved actually. If one wants to die, why not to die at the hand of Lord, right? Or in presence of Lord. Anyhow, everybody has to die. How about dying in the presence of Lord, like Bhishma Pitamaha? So we have to. Now Shishupal died in a negative connotation that he was offending Lord. But we should not offend the Lord, but we should serve the Lord and try that. Okay, when we are leaving this body, Krishna is there in front of us, like that. Vidur was also present there, and therefore Uddhava referred the incidents to his memory. So in this way, Vidurji and Uddhavji both are able to recollect. And Uddhavji is especially recollecting all these pastimes, that how Lord Krishna relieved the burden on the earth, and at the same time, while relieving the burden on the earth, he gave liberation also to those asuras. Right? So in this way, we understand that Lord is very, very merciful, and if we keep on serving Krishna, then Krishna will definitely look after us.